Okay. I walked past it.
Uh-huh.
I only walked past it once, though.
Right.
Crumpled memo. Go. No, go.
How many times were you actually in the room, though? How many times were you in that room?
We were once in that room.
Sure.
We were like 3 times in that hallway.
Today, Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mud is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that dog without risking a serious injury or mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange of your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman.
What's funny?
How vague he was being. He was saying that he was giving this message to someone in particular. Remember the item that you were talking about?
What if it's a conspicuous item?
I guess it just feels very gamey, very video gamey to be like, hey, here's that fancy.
You know that item that's really important.
That's really important. I have it.
Blue want. So I have to go to the terrace. Dog whistle.
Well, there wasn't even a clue there. I just flat out told you what to do.
Yeah. That's what a lot of the clues are in this game.
Well, good.
Where it's like, what do I do? To whom it may concern. Turn the crank.
Go to the crank room. Find the crank on the lower left hand of the basement.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to over here. There's like herbs growing in a box, in a box.
Where's the dog?
I'm gonna whistle him in now. I'm gonna try to use only my pistol.
Okay. Where's he spawn?
Get off of me! Yeah.
Wow, there's like no stagger time on that gunshot.
Nope. Get off. This is the problem. I need to check my health. I'm in danger. Let's go ahead and use this. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Ugh!
Well, there you go. Oh, yeah, good.
Come on.
Are you hitting it? Okay, there you go.
It auto aims pretty hard. Man, I keep thinking, why is my inventory?
Why is that? I
don't know. Alright, so I have to leave and then probably don't need this dog whistle. Discard, yes.
Yeah.
And I need to come back out.
Wouldn't it have been funny if you didn't discard it?
Yeah, I know. I would have been such an idiot.
Man.
Good thing I discarded it.
Yeah. Well, you need the space anyway for the dog collar.
Yeah.
It has the key in it. It has the key in it.
The fake key.
The fake key. The fake key. Gee, a normal collar. But wait a minute. That note mentioned that there's something inside the collar.
There's a switch. When you press it.
There's a switch. Oh.
Boop.
Okay.
Oh, okay. A coin was hidden inside the collar.
Not what I thought it would be. Oh!
It changes the shape of a key.
Okay.
Imitation key. Shaped like whatever.
It has armor on it.
Oh! Look at that.
It's an armor key.
But it's fake.
It's a fake armor key.
So, what do?
Find the real armor key.
Very good. Do you know where the fake armor key is?
No, where is it?
I vaguely mentioned it. That's fine if you weren't paying attention to me. It's just my feelings that you heard.
We've been saying a lot of words.
I hate zombies.
Between takes and stuff. Okay.
He is probably not dead. Oh, he was. Good.
Yeah, so you put a kerosene on that guy.
The guy on the ground.
Yeah.
I did. I used the kerosene bottle.
You went right for your later, I thought.
No. Now, can I use
What?
the kerosene here? Dang it. Okay, so this is a Crimson Head.
Already?
Well, he's not... Oh! You have no idea how lucky that is when you one-shot a Crimson Head. At least me, because I'm really bad at it. Crimson Heads are not really supposed to show up later, but he's supposed to be the first one you see.
Okay.
So I thought I could be cheeky and wipe him out, but no. So what's this? There's an inscription on the shield. Death is only the beginning. Okay.
Okay.
Look at that spike shield.
Well, this is clearly a trap. There's a track.
Yeah.
Leading to the middle.
What does this one say? Death is everything.
Okay. Whoever. Okay.
Can't carry any more
Oh,
items.
Come
Just
on,
gonna
man.
use it. I don't care if I'm wasting it.
I mean, really.
So what you'd have to do here is you'd pick it up when you first start the game, and you're like,
But you put it back.
and you put it back. But we have the imitation key. There you go.
Right. Okay.
So now every armor door we can just go open.
So yeah, specifically every armor door. So like, there's one that has a helmet on it.
And it just says mansion key. So to figure out what it is, you examine it, turn it around. Oh, there's an engraving of armor key.
I see.
That, and they all like look different. Like they all have different colors. I think, at least.
All
If I
right.
remember correctly. So first things first, I
Get
hate
bit by a zombie.
you. That's usually what happens.
Let me see.
That's fine. I only have to come back through here twice, I think. So it's unfortunate that I had to use a shotgun shell and kerosene and a defensive item.
But how do you choose which zombies to use these items on?
You just
so
gotta
limited.
weigh your options. You want to throw up.
What if you run?
Thank you.
What if you run out of items? What if you get to the end of the game and you just have no
You have a
stuff?
survival knife.
Does survival do anything?
You can attack with it. It's really bad.
Can you stun lock people with it?
If you're really lucky, you can hit them in the legs and they fall over.
Okay. Very well.
I don't think there's any kerosene in here.
You-
So, even though I know where more is, I'm just gonna put them away. It's two things in my inventory I don't need right now.
Okay.
I need to get ink ribbons. I want to save, just in case something happens.
You say Chris has 2 less spaces than this?
Yeah, he has 6.
How do you play the game with 6 spaces?
We've read this already.
Yeah.
Meticulously.
There's like a lot of the horror is the horror of micromanaging your inventory.
It's not that bad. It is a lot of running back to these rooms, but it's really not actually all that bad because stuff like the lighter is active.
Right.
So you don't have to have it in your inventory. Like, I wouldn't keep my shotgun in my inventory if I was Chris. I would save it for bosses.
Right.
But here I'm like, I might as well just keep it.
Okay.
I actually forgot something in here. There's something I need.
Dun 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 dun.
Past couple days, I've had the Super Castlevania 4 theme stuck in my head.
Which one's that?
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Boop doop ba-da-da-doop. Boop ba-doop ba-doop ba-ba-doop ba-doop. Boop boop
Read a little loud.
What?
being a little loud, I think.
Nah, it's fine. Oh, you're over here now. Good. Well, it's time to play Ring Around the Pole. Z.
Pole Z. I told you, Pole OP. Please nerf. Look at that. That's how you deal with a zombie.
I know, right? That's how you deal with a zombie in like in a realistic zombie situation where they're just brain dead.
Also, another great thing about slow zombies, like classic zombies, is that they can creep up on you, right? So like, they're like, oh.
Yeah, because they're not like running, going like.
Right?
They're just like.
No. Like so, like if you're sleeping, they creep up on you.
They just start eating you.
And just It's creepy. Literally.
Shove that blue gem in that tiger eye.
I think you need 2.
Yeah.
Looks of it.
Shotgun shells.
Just move, push it. Isn't that you can still tell there's another side there?
What are you talking about?
Of course, there's a whole separate slot for the shotgun shells.
Of course. What do you think I'm gonna put it with? My handgun ammo? Are you crazy? What if I accidentally put a shotgun shell in my pistol?
I don't think that can happen.
It can't.
I'm not a gun expert here.
It can't. It doesn't. It wouldn't fit.
They're way too big. That's why they're shells. They're like cellular objects. They encase something. You know?
I mean, pistol rounds have shells.
Yeah, but they don't have like real shells. They have like fake shells. You know?
All right.
Swimwear, girls.
You're gonna have to go ahead and use that.
Did you not read that? Right.
Keeper's Diary. Played poker tonight with Scott and Alias from security and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating, scumbag. Just want to say it's a scumbag, Steve. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of the new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating.
Ugh.
Around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up, scared the poop out of me, too.
It's good.
He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. Said there'd be an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those illegitimate childs in research never sleep, even on holiday.
When you censor yourself?
I've been wearing this dang spacesuit since yesterday.
Spacesuit?
My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. The gosh darn dogs have been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed them today. Screw them. Went to the infirmary because my back was all swollen, feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. Ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. When I escaped, when I realized some of them had escaped, maybe this is their way. Yes, maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them in the last 3 days. If anyone finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. Rumors are going around the researcher who tried to escape the estate last week was shot. Shot. My entire body was hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm, and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the heck is happening to me? Fever gone, but itchy. Today, hungry, and eat doggy food. Itchy. Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. Itchy. Tasty. Scott!
Oh, wait a minute. Itchy Tasty? Is that the reference?
Scott! Ah! Yeah.
So when people say Itchy Tasty, that's what they mean.
Yeah.
As a reference.
Yeah.
What kind of taser is that?
Super taser.
So how many charges is that good for?
Each pack? 1. Oh, yeah!
So was that Scott in the closet?
That was Scott in the closet.
Alright.
Did you like my serious voice, even though I misread like half of that? Because I was laughing at myself?
Well, I also, you're very with a very flighty voice. I don't know, I was feeling a little hot, and then all of a sudden, rotten flesh, and suddenly, delicious.
Ah,
Alright. Is he dead? That should be just as good as burning them. But apparently it's not.
I don't really...
Alright. That's silly.
I'm just really bad at the game. That's what it is.
But that should count as you burn them. It burns their brain.
It burned the brain.
Burn the brain.
Burned the brain, bro.
Boss.
Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to put this away.
We'll stock up on shotgun shells first.
We're going to put this on there.
What are you doing? Take the shotgun shells out and load them up into your shotgun and then put them back.
Nope.
What are you doing?
Nope.
You have two shotgun bolts with you.
Yep.
Just don't use them. They're nice to have.
They're
just in
emergency.
case.
That's what they are now. The 2 shotgun shells are emergency. Not very often will you run into a boss by accident.
Alright.
Well, you would if you were first playing the game, but I know where like the first 2 are. So
This is Jill's story, though. You don't know what's going on with Jill.
I vaguely know what happens.
Vaguely?
Okay. Vaguely. Ooh, kind of okay.
I say vaguely. You don't say vaguely.
I say vaguely.
Yeah, yeah.
I say vaguely.
I say vaguely.
Vaguely.
With an E.
Vaguely.
You say vaguely.
Vaguely?
Yeah.
You say vaguely.
I say vaguely.
I say vaguely. With like an E. Vaguely.
Oh, Octo, shut up. Let's keep playing the video
Okay,
game.
Itchy Tasty. It's time to go.
What? Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
time. We will see you guys
They go
next
so
time
fast.
on Itchy Tasty. Rotten flesh, Scott
Oh,
face.
no,
Nom 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 nom.
Ah.